Hello, dear friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, USAFootballZone, latest football highlights. Imagine the 2026 World Cup final at MetLife Stadium in the summer. The lights are dazzling, 80,000 fans are roaring, and the greatest player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo, is lining up for a free kick. America is waiting for this moment, the last dance in the land of opportunity. Portugal looks like a dream team. They have the depth of the 1992 Bulls and the talent of a Champions League all-star team. On paper, they should be the best team. But here's a harsh truth that nobody in Lisbon wants to hear. Portugal almost certainly won't win the 2026 World Cup. In fact, the odds are so stacked against them that it would take a literal miracle to see CR7 lifting that golden trophy in New York. Why? Because behind the 9-1 victories and spectacular highlights, there's a tactical flaw, a coaching curse, and a Ronaldo paradox that's tearing this team apart. First, let's look at the road ahead. Portugal didn't just qualify for this tournament. They performed brilliantly during qualification, but the 2026 draw has disguised a nightmare as an easy win. They're in Group K, based in Houston and Miami. They face Uzbekistan first and a playoff winner games they should win, but then they hit a wall, Colombia, in the Miami Heat, against a Colombian team that plays every game like a war. Portugal's aging stars will be tested in a way they never were in European qualifiers. If Portugal doesn't top this group, they'll likely be immediately placed in the same bracket as Brazil or France. For a team that struggled with defensive transitions against Hungary and Ireland at the end of 2025, that's a death sentence. Now, let's talk about the man on the touchline. Roberto Martinez. To the average fan, Martinez is a winner. He led Portugal to the 2025 Nations League title. But if you ask Belgian fans, they'll tell you a different story. Martinez is the man who led Belgium's golden generation and achieved nothing. The criticism is always the same: he's too soft. He's a yes man for the big stars. During the 2026 qualifiers, we saw the same flaws. Portugal conceded 7 goals in 6 matches against average teams. They were repeatedly caught out on the counterattack. Martinez plays a fluid 4-3-3 formation that looked beautiful when they thrashed Armenia 9-1. But when the pressure is on, like when they lost to the Republic of Ireland in November 2025, the system fails. He hasn't shown the tactical cunning required to win 7 consecutive knockout matches. He builds a Ferrari, but the World Cup is won with a tank. We need to talk about our GOAT Cristiano Ronaldo. Even at 41, Ronaldo is a machine. He's the all-time leading goalscorer. He's going to his 6th World Cup, a record that will never be broken. But here's the Ronaldo paradox: is Portugal better without him? Look at the statistics. When Ronaldo was suspended for the final qualifier against Armenia, Portugal looked sharper, more unpredictable, and more cohesive. Bruno Fernandes and Joao Neves controlled the entire game. But when Ronaldo is on the pitch, the entire tactical world revolves around him. Every cross must reach him, every free kick, even though his conversion rate has dropped significantly, is his. Martinez has already admitted that Ronaldo isn't the perfect starter. But let's be honest, can you bench the most famous person on the planet at the World Cup in the USA? The media outrage would simply engulf the entire team. If Portugal plays according to Ronaldo's style, they become predictable. If they bench him, they risk a locker room rebellion. It's a lose-lose situation that elite teams like Spain and France don't have to deal with. You win championships with defense. Just look at the Euro 2024 winning team, or Argentina in 2022. Portugal has Ruben Dias, one of the best players in the world, but around him, it's weak. Joao Cancelo's club form has been a roller coaster, and the fullbacks are often caught high up the pitch. In the 2026 qualifiers, Portugal's lack of focus was a recurring problem. They conceded late goals against Hungary and struggled to cope with the physicality of their opponents. In a tournament held in the North American heat, where recovery is slow and travel distances are long, those defensive mistakes could turn into tournament-ending disasters. Portugal has the talent, they have the history, they have the hunger to win. But with a coach who doesn't perform well in big moments, a defensive line that can barely catch its breath, and the impossible pressure of Ronaldo's final matches, their path to victory is blocked by self-made difficult obstacles. They might reach the quarterfinals, they might even make it to the semifinals, but winning it all? In a tournament that has now reached its highest level, against France, the disciplined Spain, and a hungry America playing at home? It seems almost impossible, but hey, this is football, and if there's one man who loves proving the world wrong, it's the man wearing the number 7 jersey. What do you think? Is this finally the end of an era? Will Portugal break the curse, or will the Ronaldo era end without a World Cup? Let me know in the comments below. I want to see your predictions for Group K. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more in-depth insights and tactical analysis of the 2026 World Cup. We're here to cover every team, every star, and every upset. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.